I think we've seen a lot of artists do this where, you know, they have an album that falls flat and they kind of have to like reinvent themselves or just go to the bare bones and just tell a story. What's up, everybody? This is TOBBQ. I am here with my first music review. Today, we are going to be reviewing Jackman by Jack Harlow. Most people have criticized Jack Harlow for his inability to rap. And I'm not going to lie, that last album was a little shaky. A little shaky. But I'm really hoping that with this new album, he comes out swinging, you know? Like, he shows people that they're wrong. I'm hoping that I feel that way by the end of the album, but I got faith in him. You know, first Jack Harlow song that I ever heard was not What's Poppin'. It was Through the Night with Bryson Tiller, and I thought that was such a bop. You know, there's no features on this album. I think he's gonna come out swinging. So, without further ado, let's see what we can get into. Just a little context for you guys. I'm all vibes, all right? Like, I'm going to take a look at some of the lyrics, but I'm really all vibes. So, we'll see. All right, first track is called Common Ground.
Just talking about what I see. It's not opinion based, it's just shit I see. Suburbs are filled with ebonics and trap sonics. Frat boys saying no cap, put racks on it. The dialect got a little splash of some black on it. Cap and gowns bought by the money in dad's pockets. White girls squatting, trying to get that ass popping. Caught back talking to their mom and dads often. Reciting rap lyrics by murder and cash profit. Get to feel like a thug, but don't have to act on it. Local homicide rates got them astonished. Reading about it on a laptop in pajamas. Microsoft Office to complete their assignments. Never seen the hood, still can't help but have comments.
All right, one thing I really appreciate about Jack is that he's willing to like bend his words. And some people might criticize like artists for doing that, but I think that just shows creativity. He's also just got like an interesting accent. He's from Kentucky, which is like not the deep South, but South-ish, you know. I don't know. It's cool.
The festivals are filled with Larry Bird jerseys. College students in a hurry to jump to a 4 count and say the N-word. Business interns taking Molly them perks. Trampling on top of bodies and dirt. Condescending suburban kids growing up to be rap journalists writing urban myths about who they think is the best urban kid and who the worst is and who's authentic and what the real hip-hop is and who's all in it. Dealers carrying around guns just to make it feel realer. House with white pillars, no rough, just diamonds. The education private, it's all by design. And common ground ain't that common.
All right, so just looking at those lyrics, I mean, like hearing it too, I like the beat. It was kind of cool. It was very minimal, and I felt like you know, that was an intro. I mean, it was the first track of the album, so it's just an intro. But I didn't catch everything in this. I definitely gonna have to take a deeper look at these lyrics, but I feel like he's throwing some like heavy shit in here. So yeah, that's tough. All right, I'm not like in love with it. I don't hate it either. All right, let's check out that second track called They Don't Love It.
Just like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Fuck buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Fuck shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. And fuck the hills.
Oh, bro, no. This sample is crazy. All right.
We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio.
I like that little
demeanor and mother speeches. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and hold the comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the fucking bed like him. They don't love
I'm in love with the sample.
They don't love it. They don't love it. I've been laid back so long.
Or I should say like sample flip, but
my name, dog. That's how you get hurt. Fuck being likable. I'm trying to be
already like this is a better instrumental than like all of the instrumentals combined on his last album. At least that's how I feel. Oh, see, and this one got the most streams, so there you go. That makes sense.
The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. 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 They don't love it.
That's fire. That is fire. That is getting a like. That is getting a like for me. I fuck with that song. Let's check out some lyrics. Yeah, there go reference prices. So this song is definitely classic Jack Harlow. He talks about like how I came up, like how I'm different, you know, like I feel like a lot of his songs get repetitive in that sense where like, you know, he's always talking about how he made it, but like at the same time, like you made it, flex your shit, you know, like something to be proud of. Yeah, I like that song. That was tough. That was tough. All right. Third track, Ambitious.
Ambitious, 14-year-old. Grades going down as I'm stacking up zeros, but not the De Niro. Peach fuzz coming in, cool kid, but my hair cut like I'm a weirdo. Scuffed up kicks, Old Navy my apparel, and I'm coming in my girl like I'm sterile. Told her my whip, I thought I had a green arrow. I was never meant to be a college applicant. Fuck I look like going to college after this. Friend group,
yo, this is smooth.
Recording in my room with the air conditioner all up in the mix. Did a couple local shows, okay, my following exists. Even if it's 15 high school chicks, wait until the world gets a load of this.
He's throwing bars.
Ambitious, 19-year-old. I just signed a deal, now my next Sub-Zero. Mustache coming in, I really want a beard though. And I really think this might be my year though. Suddenly I've made some Montclair in my apparel. Playing dive bars and stopping the Cracker Barrel. No security, my brother's going step Will Ferrell. No more straight and narrow for me. Street raps made me ask if this the era for me. Is the playing field fair? Is it fair for me? Still playing 1 p.m. sets at the festival.
Just the production, like I'm just enjoying it more than the last. I'm really enjoying it more than the last album.
Used to have dreams of being friends with my heroes. Now I'm Andrea Pirlo out in Europe spinning heroes. French girl chewing on my
wait. This man just used a soccer bar. This is okay. Listen, this is why I love Jack. Okay, his soccer knowledge is fire. I don't know if he grew up playing a lot of FIFA, like whatever it was. His soccer references, his soccer bars. He dropped one about like Willie Caballero. Like, bro, that is such a deep cut for any like those soccer fans out there. Andrea Pirlo, that's not the deepest of cuts, but like in the grand scheme of soccer, like it kind of is, because like everyone's gonna talk about Messi or Ronaldo or like whatnot. But he just talks about Andrea Pirlo, like Andrea Pirlo is the epitome of like soccer class. He's like the Roger Federer of soccer, where everything he does just looks like gorgeous. So the fact that he put this on a smooth track, he's getting some respect. He's getting some respect from me.
Customs, take away the phones at after parties, we don't trust them. Heartthrob status, I've adjusted to the lustin'. FaceTime calls about God from Justin. I can't stop hustling.
I'm assuming that's Justin Bieber. Yeah, Justin Bieber.
I saw that coming. Reading way too many articles about myself, I gotta fall back from it. Audition for a lead and got the call back from it. I'm festival headlining, keeping them heads nodding. I tell her I'll be back, but I don't know when the next time is. Folks think it's about to be more acting and less rhyming, but hell nah, I gotta show these boys who the best artists.
Tough. And just let the instrumental ride. That's what I'm talking about, Jackman. I'm vibing. All right, so next song is called "Is That Ight?" We're gonna see if it's Ight.
No airports and no flights. That's how I wanna live my life. Is that Ight? 10 girlfriends and no wife. That's how I wanna live my life. Is that Ight? You pint-sized motherfuckers watching my paint dry in real time, telling yourself it just takes time. The time's now. Stop waiting for the inspiration. They say it's a flaw being impatient, but no airports and no flights. That's how I wanna live my life. Is that Ight?
All right, so he's coming with like a little bit more of a message.
That's how I wanna live my life. Is that Ight? No breakups and no fights. Okay, maybe a few fights. We all gotta choose sides. No selfies, just say hi. I'm so healthy and alive. 4L, we them same guys. I just want peace, I don't want no smoke, and I don't want to go to 1
It's interesting, like his chorus and verse, just like he just isn't stopping, like there's no break, he just keeps going. That's different.
My dad knows a lot of things that his son don't know, but he ain't been to all the places that his son gon' go. Wake up,
this feels more like, this is only 2 minutes long. It feels more like an interlude though. And maybe it is like.
I told Angel good looks, no selfies, just say hi.
I thought that was super chill. That was super laid back. Like,
you stupid.
I don't know what that's referencing. Maybe I'm missing something. Wait. Oh, it's just an ad lib. It's just like producer tag. Okay. Forget that. All right. Gang, gang, gang. All right, let's see what this is gonna be about, Jack.
Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs. Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs. Because it's
Okay.
Because it's
super like mellow beats, you know?
home for the holidays. My friend pulled me to the side like, did you hear about Marcus? Our Marcus? Yeah, our Marcus. A bunch of girls say I'm in the back of some Target. Wait, which Marcus? Cause it can't be yes, our Marcus. The same Marcus we collected Pokemon cards with. The one with perfect grades that has family in New Orleans. Yes, that Marcus. He's got 7 charges. Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs.
All right, so earlier I said it was mellow. I'm gonna go with like sad. This is
Because it's
yeah, this is all right. This is a little heavy. All right.
home for the holidays. My friend pulled me to the side like, did you hear about Kevin? Or Kevin who?
No,
Kevin.
bro. Wait, it was Marcus and now it's Kevin?
Messages he sent to little kids, and apparently he met up with this 10-year-old, and now the kid's saying he got by who? By Kevin.
Bro,
nah,
what? What?
Kevin. Look, I'm telling you, it's Kevin that we've known since we were 7.
No, bro, what is going on with his friends?
And called brethren. Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs.
Yo, but you're saying you're live for your dogs, bro? Like,
because it's
all right. Let's hope for like a hopeful third verse. I don't know. All right. Let's see.
truthfully, it's family till it can't be. Gang till it ain't. Twins, but it depends. Brothers until something is uncovered. Dogs until the lifting of the fog. I always got you turns into, well, I never thought you. Years of
Damn.
camaraderie suddenly disappear. Almost like you never were here. We hold accountable the ones we hold dear, out of morals but mainly fear. The choice becomes clear, and years of camaraderie suddenly disappear. Almost like you never
Damn.
were here.
That's
Almost like you never were here.
that's rough, man. It makes you like wonder if like that actually. I mean, I'm not trying to like speculate, but let's see. Right, the distorted vocals. I was gonna say like the gang 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 sound kind of creepy. Dang, so like this, we're actually his friends. All right, Jack. Let's hope you found better friends since. All right, next track is called Denver. Like that little guitar.
So many losing hope in those dreams.
I like this.
Walking past a homeless in a Rolex. Just got off the stage.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought a little like trap beat was gonna kick in, but that's alright.
I keep saying I'm gonna use my phone less, but I should just be phoneless. I've seen enough of me on this little screen. I've become so vain and insecure about everything. I feel all this pressure to live up to what they tell me I'm gonna be, so I isolate myself. You can't help me, it's on me. I'm hiding any sign of weakness from my guys. I don't want them second guessing with me. Nemo said to keep my foot on next, cause I can't let them just forget me. But the brags in my raps are getting less and less convincing.
Ooh, whoa, let's pause. Let's pause it for a sec. So I mean, I was like literally just saying that he's always talking about how he's great, like, you know, that he's self-made, like that he's worked hard for everything he's come to be, and like he's allowed to like kind of be like braggadocious is the right word. He's allowed to be braggadocious about that. For him to say that like people aren't really like believing me as much. I don't know if that was like because of the last album, but this is some introspective shit. All right, Jack. I appreciate the vulnerability. I don't know if that's a sample or recording, but I really like the chorus. Just it sounds like a sample.
I wrote that first verse in Denver back in September. It's January now and I'm feeling like myself again, but deep down I find myself wondering if the people that write about me are right about me, and I wonder if my exes are oversharing cause they know a lot about me. I'm a long way from Shelby County. I've been through some local tension, heard talks of a healthy bounty. Sober and focused, I cannot walk down no deli alleys. I still got the fellas around me. I love
Another soccer reference. I caught it. Sober and focused, I cannot walk down no deli alleys. Could be a reference. It definitely is. Deli Alley was like at the peak of his career at the age of like 20 or 21 when he played for Tottenham. And like after that, he like just kind of fell off. I don't know what the backstory of Dele Alli is in terms of like his downfall. I don't know if like that meant he like got into drugs or drinking or whatever, because it says he's sober and focused. I don't know if that's like the message, but that's a bar. Shout out to Dele Alli. You still a king. You know, like this isn't a repeat song. This isn't a song that I'm gonna play a lot, but like I really appreciate the vulnerability and the honesty in the song.
My mama needs help adjusting, my father needs help accounting. I'm looking out heaven's window, I know that there's hell around me.
Dang. I think because like he's just such a comedic person, like this is like giving me like kind of like Tears of a Clown. He's like this funny guy in the media, and like he's got riz, like he just seems like really likable, and he's super chill and laid back, and maybe it seems like his life is great, but clearly like he's been through shit. I like the song. All right, next up, No Enhancers. Like that little snare, or what sounds like a snare. I don't know if it's a snare, but
my homeboy just beat cancer. I call my ex no answer, as in that's my nickname for her, cause when I call no answer, she know I'm a romancer. You know I make you laugh like no one else, you love my banter. She don't even know her daddy. She walk around this cold world without no safety net or padding. Tough as nails, new acrylics once the old ones get too stale. Coffin shape, new pink, aside from that the rest is real. Morning.
How did Jack Harlow just make talking about a manicure sound hard? Tough as nails, new acrylics once the old ones get too stale. Coffin shaped, new pink saffron. The rest of the okay.
Days has become such a skill. All the cards stacked against her, but she learning how to deal.
Okay.
She don't need no enhancers. She don't need no enhancers. She don't need no enhancers.
Another short, you know, like I gotta say, I'm enjoying this approach of going for like shorter snippets. I don't even want to say it's like a new tactic in music, because like MF Doom did it on Mad Villainy, where like you have just like random snippets and clips and just a few verses. XXX Tentacion did it on Question Mark. I don't even know how you say that, but the Question Mark album, where it's just like little bits and pieces of music. I mean, that was kind of his whole style. So when I feel like artists do this, it's cool, because if you like it, you kind of want more, and if you didn't like it, you just let it go. So this was solid. All right, the next one is It Can't Be. Ooh.
It must be my skin. I can't think of any other reason I win. I can't think of an explanation. It can't be the years of work I put in. It can't be the way that I stuck with the same friends. It can't be the swag I got when I walk in. It can't be. It can't be my pen. It can't be these verses that make people feel like I'm talking to them. It can't be the homage I've paid. Nights when I could have left the studio early.
Nah, he's going off now.
It can't be the tone of my voice. It can't be the thought I put into every choice. It can't be the Jeep instead of the Rolls Royce. It can't be the downtime with my boys. It can't be the Tribe and the Biggie and the Nas, the Outkast and the Missy and my iPod. It can't be the
iPod, yo.
It can't be the worldwide hometown pride. So I guess
I felt that, man. I had iPod Classic, you know.
I can't think of any other reason I win. It can't be some understanding or branding, or maybe that I'm outstanding, or all the South American fans that meet me at the airport upon landing. It can't be my aunties and grannies and every other woman in my family that raised me to be upstanding. It can't be a bit of good karma. It can't be the way they all say that he's a charmer. It can't be the lack of chinks in my armor. It can't be the poise when them boys try to harm us. It can't be that we built something to be a part of. It can't be the way that every beat gets barred up. So I guess it must be my skin.
This
I
is
can't
tough.
think of any other reason I win.
This is tough.
I can't think of an explanation. It can't be the years of work I put in. It can't be the way that I stuck with the same friends. It can't be the swag I got when I walk in. It can't be.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, when you talk about like imposter syndrome, you know, when we reach a point of success, we like think, do we actually deserve this? Are we actually good enough to like have made it to this point? There can be things that are contributing or not contributing to your success, but nonetheless, you got there, and you shouldn't be ashamed of where you got, as long as like, I guess you have the right intentions. That's what I'm getting. Let me know what you're getting. That's cool. All right, blame on me.
Blame on me. Can't hold back. Holding on for a minute. Oh, running in. Blame on me. Put the blame on me.
This is just like music I did not think I'd hear from Jack Harlow.
We grew up in the same household for years.
Like, instrumentally.
We were close, throwing football in the yard till the lights turned on inside the lamppost. You run with a crew that doesn't include any room for your little brother. I was destroyed, but I still loved you. I still wanted your approval. If I could get it, I'd cherish it. Embarrassing me any chance you got, but I didn't care, because maybe if I was tough enough to take it, you would love me. Instead of looking at me like I'm disgusting, like I'm nothing, like I'm not the person that you grew up with. I wanna reminisce and ask you if you miss those days, but I'm terrified of broaching the subject. I'm terrified to hear your answer, so I just don't touch it. I don't say nothing.
Ooh.
Put the blame on me.
All right, now he's really sharing shit now.
Put the blame on me.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Let's see what. He's great at telling stories. I do like his storytelling.
We grew up in the same household. For years we were close. One-on-one, I would dominate you in the post. Years passed, but the bond didn't last. And now I hate the man above the sink looking at me in the glass. I got so much wrongdoing to confess to, and you act like it never happened. God bless you. I'm terrified of broaching the subject. I'm terrified to even ask, so I just don't touch it. I don't say nothing.
Dang, man. This is, I mean, I'm not surprised that this is like the longest song, because clearly, like, family stuff, man. Like the other song, I'm hoping that verse 3 has a little more uplifting, but I'm not hopeful.
Grew up in my household, under my roof. Raised you with discipline and taught you life's truths. Lashed out at you for things you'd misplaced. Reprimanding you in public till you're red in the face. Made you feel the weight of every single mistake that you made. My hot temper turned up full throttle, cause I needed you to be your little brother's role model.
Wait.
Cause the way I parent you is how my mother did. And the way you treat your little brother's how my older
Wait.
brother did.
So I think, okay, the last verse, I was kind of like, I don't know if Jack Harlow has like a younger brother, or if he's the older brother or the younger brother. The third verse is clearly he's rapping as his dad. That's what I'm getting. And then it looks like the second verse, because he references like, you were a bad example for your baby brother. Let me just look this up. Why am I even speculating? Early life. Man, business when Brilo was raised on a horse farm. He's 1 year. Okay, so he has the young. All right, so he has the younger brother. All right, so dang. So the first verse he's rapping as his little brother. The second verse he's rapping as himself, and the third verse he's rapping as his dad. All right, no, this is creative. I do like this. Anytime like a rapper or an artist will like take on the persona of another person, very cool. Very cool.
I'm not even my brother's friend. There's so much I would do and say if I could have it done again. But I'm terrified of broaching the subject. I'm terrified to break down, so I just don't touch it. I don't say nothing.
Dang, man. It really doesn't have the greatest family thing going on. At least that's what it sounds like. But wow. You know, he says, I'm terrified to break down, so I don't touch it. I'm terrified of touching the subject. Like, I don't say anything. Like, you know, life is too short to not reach out to the people that, you know, are important to you or that you love. Even if that love is like isn't at the surface, but it's deep down, like, you know, it's still worth reaching out to them. So damn, Jack. All right. Got me in my feels. Last one. Let's see. Called questions.
You turn my voice up. Right here. Why I treat my brother like he ain't my only brother? Why I gotta treat my manager like I'm above her? Why I gotta get so intimate with all my lovers? Why I gotta cheat and make a question if I love her? Why am I so flawed? Why am I so skeptical?
He just threw his journal onto the pen, like onto the pad. Like,
why am I so bold to double back when I've been caught? Why am I not the superhero I thought? Or as perfect as these diamonds I bought?
I like this instrumental too. Like, this is good.
What if all these people in my life go Danny Phantom? I'm sick of down to earth. I want
shout out Danny Phantom.
I'm sick of these little raps. I want to make anthems. What if I don't meet their expectations? What if I don't reach my destination?
Well, I get it because he's asking a lot of questions. But like,
I'm scared to take vacations.
All right, I gotta pause this. Like, it's true. I feel like early in his career, he was like just putting up a facade. I mean, like, I feel like this is common with a lot of rappers. Is like you kind of have to like come out guns blazing and be like, you know, this is why I'm great. This is why you should listen to me. This is why I'm like gonna be one of the best. It was just about proving that you're like, you know, you're that guy. You're him. But with this, like, and he is also not by no means is the first rapper to like be super vulnerable and to share like shit going on in his life and things that he's dealing with like internally. But I feel like every time a rapper does that, they gain a little bit more of your respect because they're being open and transparent. They're like welcoming you into their world. They don't have to do that. Like, you know, they don't owe us anything as a listener. You know, realistically, we just like want to hear shit that like, you know, sounds good. But, you know, clearly like this is him getting shit off his chest and really like lending perspective of like, you know, what he goes through. I mean, if we look at the picture, I'll get back to the song, but if we look at the picture of him just standing there, you know, he looks serious. And I think he really wanted us to take this album seriously. So yeah, I mean, I'm taking it seriously and I like it. I like it, Jack.
Approval from all my skeptics when I fill arenas up with a passionate following when that's actually all I need. But what if they stop caring about me? What if they stop swearing by me? What would I say with a barrel aimed at me staring down it? I rep the state, but do they care about me in Barron County?
Barron County, I'm assuming, is in Kentucky. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's very interesting because I started this album thinking that Jack was going to come out swinging, right? And I guess I associated that with like hype beats, like more high tempo instrumentals where he would, you know, be talking that Jack talk, you know? In the beginning, he hit such a high note with They Don't Love It. And I guess I just expected it to keep going. And I think maybe he was expecting that people would expect that, right? Because after kind of like a lackluster album, it's like, I gotta come with the hype, you know, like I gotta make people remember like that I'm great. But instead of taking that hype route, he took such a low route. It was just like more vulnerable, more introspective, more honest, more real. For him to actually give us like a peek into his life, you know, it makes us appreciate him more, the music that he puts out, like the hard work he puts into it. If his mission was that maybe he could just prove to himself that he can still do this shit, and that like that last album wasn't really him, wasn't really reflective of what he can do, then I think he succeeded. I think that this album is something to be proud of. And I hope in a way for him it was like cathartic. I hope by him sharing his struggles that like he felt like he could get stuff out. Just realizing this now too. I went into this album expecting just to listen, right? Just to, again, to kind of like mindlessly listen to the beats, the song, the vibe. And I found myself like staring at the lyrics and actually trying to understand this man's songs. So, you know, this was a cool experience for me too. It's funny because this is my first video, so like it's hard without any context. But like when I normally listen to a song, like I'm just excited to be there. I just want to feel the vibes. But in this instance, like I felt like I was almost just like forced to read the lyrics as I'm listening to really understand what he's going through. And when I say forced, I mean like in order to keep up with the album, I had to lock in. Jack, you got me locked in, bro, and you did a good job. So good on you. Good on you. So if you guys want me to review anything else, like let me know. I've listened to a decent chunk of music, so I'll let you know if I've already listened to something you suggest, but I'd love to just keep this going. I have a passion for music, and so I love reacting to music and just getting excited about it. So, you know, that's why I wanted to start this whole thing. I don't really have a sense of direction of where this is going to go. I'm hoping to just keep doing, you know, what I love and listening to music and reacting to it. If you guys have any tips on like how to improve my videos, whether it's like the audio, like I'm still working that stuff out, or how you'd like to see things filmed, like format, like please keep me posted or let me know, because I want this to be just as like good of an experience as it is for me. We can experience this thing together. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and stay real. Stay you.